All right, today is November 7th, 2024. I took one trade today, or two, but basically one trade. It was an add-on trade. Um, here, uh, so let's just say that it was two contracts. We were still saying that it was like 10. So let's say it was two contracts here. So if it was two ES contracts, that would be twice the amount. If it was 20, it'd be twice the amount, right? That's really what we're looking at. So, because I'm adding, so because these are $5 each, and this would be 50, and then it would be 500. So this would essentially I'd be up if I was adding just two, I'd be up $175. If I was adding the or $148 if I was adding the 20 contract, I should be up 1400 or $1,482, right? So let's go over the trade, what I took, why I took it. Pull out the charts. So as you can see, I did add the addition of 15-minute chart in there because I did create this indicator for 15-minute, 30-minute, and the 1 minute. But I was only using the 5 minute and the 1 minute, and then I wasn't using the 30 minute and the 15 minute. And I said, what am I doing? I might as well add those in there. It may help. Um, so at the beginning of the session, we had a setup that came in. It happened very quickly, and I can't seem to find it. It happened very quickly, and I can't seem to find it. I think it came from NQ. I think so, because NQ I felt was very clear what it was doing. It came from NQ. All right. So NQ had a nice push up here and a nice pullback. All right. So push up, and then if we track it like this, nice pullback, you can see that NQ on a 5 minute or on the 5 minute gave a pullback, and then we broke out of that pullback here at 950. 950 we broke out of it, and then we got another pullback and close. So this was the potential entry on NQ. Go to higher, right? This, right? Boom. So NQ had this nice flow, boom, 2 to 1. It went straight to 2 to 1, no hesitation. A little bit of pullback, and then boom, hit 2 to 1. Perfect. Did not play around with us, did not give us motion. We had green, green, slow down, green, green arrows. Boom. Right? We were in a consistent uptrend. So that would have been a nice trade right here. Perfect. So that wasn't my trade, but I did remember seeing that, and I said, okay, this looks like a pattern that will follow again. And NQES kind of had a similar pattern, but it was very ugly to really spot. Um, Probably would have marked it like this, but I would have to make sure that NQ and ES were in sync. So this is 950, boom, boom, boom. So that would be my entry right here. And stop loss would have to be down at that swing of that price action move. Like that, right? And then ES actually had a consistent um, move up, not too bad. Didn't really consolidate much, right? Kept going, consolidated a little bit. Probably would have got nervous around here, but I don't have anything here saying that price should reject. There's nothing here saying price should reject. And then there we go. We got our green arrow finishing off the trade. So that this one would have been a nice one. Probably too wide. No, 6 points. Boom, 12 points, right? Nice one right here to finish off. Boom. So, but I didn't take that trade also. So the trade I did take was here. I take this pullback here. I took it from 5 minute because the 5 minute is where I want my thing to be at, and the 5 minute along with NQ is right here. right? So we had that, and they both were seem to have broken out of the area. I said, okay, so I entered when price closed. Today is the 7th, and I took a continuation retest. Yes, this was a continuation retest. So prices continuing up. It's a retest of all of the buying that was happening. We can see that. I noticed on the 5 minute we had that red volume. I was interested in that, so I'm looking for something to show me of interest. Then I noticed on the 15 minute we also had that happening. And I said, okay, I think I'm in good hands, right? I didn't notice it until I had already entered here, and then later on I noticed that that happened. That's when I said, let me add the 15 minute. So screenshots. Okay, so when the 5 minute closed, I entered a trade here. Price started pushing, came down, and then here it started struggling right about here. All right. I didn't like the fact that ES did kind of close up here like that, and then on the 30 minute, so it's giving me that this is might be topping off. We're trying to get to 5600. I didn't like that. It was a 5 minute, so I entered here, and then when price pulled back, I entered here, and then we had this little bugger right here that we needed to clear. And then price came up here and really just consolidated for the next 15 minutes right up here. And then we're getting close to like 10 minutes, I think 5 or 10 minutes until the market noon session started. So we had about 15 minutes until the noon session started. So I closed mine out at 44. I didn't want price to reject and then finally move up. So I took the whole trade out because um, and the 15 minute close right here, topping out. It had already closed here, topped out, and the 5 minute, I believe, topped out up there as well when I closed it out. So everything was topping out up here. I didn't like that, but the minute I closed it, as you guessed, I closed at 44. Now this is getting a bit too much to look at. Not even going to lie. I don't know how I'll be able to deal with this. Today I was a little bit calmer. Not sure I'll be able to deal with it on tomorrow. So as you bet today, after I close it out, price fucking went. Like it was just waiting for me to exit the trade. And it went to where my 2-1 was, which is another 4.5. I think I closed mine out like right here somewhere. Close it at 90. Okay, so about, let's just call it that. So it went the extra 4.75, which I was gonna just take at least one definitely off, or maybe both, and then try to go to 600. All right, so not that much, but I mean, I would have been good with this, as the market would have rolled over at noon and may have closed here, right? So this would have been good. 4.75 points, entering at 5990, and then 99, so about 10 points. So it was a 10-point move I was trying to get on two minis. So 5 times 10 is 50, and then probably not 10 on the other one because that one entered at 53. So about 7 points of that one. Um, so that would have been 7 points and 10 points, so 17 points. So 17, so $170 is what I was trying to go for. I ended up getting $18 out of it. All right. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20. This is week almost 20. I ended up getting $15 out of it versus that. Yeah, because it would have been oh, what that is, 27. I'm a little bit off, 27, and then plus 50, plus 50. I don't know. Let me say plus 50. So 77 bucks, right? So 77 bucks is the goal. So times 10 would have been that, and then times another 10 would have been this, right? So 770 if it was two minis, 7,700 if it was 20 minis. So that was it. That was basically my trades for today. And then if we zoom out and we just look at the volume bars, we say, okay, we have this little area here. The price came back down. It did give another bounce. FOMC came here, held, and then skyrocketed up. That's something that I expected, but price did do that. Now we had selling, selling, selling. And we see this going into that area. Means potential reversal. Happened, price bounced, came back down, FOMC, and then bounced straight up. Very ugly to look at, not gonna lie. So, but like I said, I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with all of this information on the screen. I'm not sure if I'll be overwhelmed. Maybe I'll put it on my second computer just to cool my mental capital of looking at so many charts, doing so many things and so many stuff. Um, or maybe I just keep it zoomed out because mostly I'm fine with the 5 minute and the 1 minute. I like seeing these here, but at least I can see the trend on them and get an idea or perspective of what's happening with the charts. Just that I don't want to feel overwhelmed looking at all the multiple time frames. Um, that's really it because most of my levels comes from the 30 minute and whatever I can see what's going on here. So if we're grinding up like this, okay, I can get an idea of, okay, we're in an uptrend. This is an area where we're buying. I need to find where can that buying be. Okay, we got this strong weird candle here. I can mark this area. Price comes down to it. I'll look for a buying opportunity. So this is a small buy opportunity right here. Another one again breaks through that area there. All right. So my only thing was this trade was that I couldn't hold it because when we entered, right, and this for perfect reason. I mean, from here, like I said, from here to here, price really consolidated for 15 minutes. And that's a long time of just back and forth, not being able to get back above this area that pushed us down. So I have to respect that, right? That area that pushed us down, we couldn't get back above it. Once we did get back above it, we kind of held it and then pushed up. But I had to respect the fact that price is consolidating and we're nearing the noon session. And then once price decided to break out, it broke out and then hit what I wanted it to hit. So, but that's it for me today. Be back tomorrow, like always. And we'll be looking for these setups, looking for these anomalies, especially these pullbacks with these sellings into these levels with us no area of just buying. So just area of just buying and then just monitoring like this. So we have selling, okay, selling. Okay, let's find a trend, blend it with NQ, let them both break out. If they both break out on the 5 minute, I can go and enter. If they don't break out on the 5 minute, I can't enter. If I get a nice hammer candle way at the bottom, I can possibly enter because it might be a nice area to enter. So that's basically it. So and then also need to label what my entry is going to be. So this one I labeled it ahead of time that it was a continuation retest. So we have this going on, continuation, retest pullback, and then continuation, right? So this all it can be. So this is what we would retest, continuation retest.